The time has come. We're going to North Carolina. We're gonna go check out our fix and flip project and spend some time with family. Spend a weekend with me in North Carolina as a 23-year-old entrepreneur. Let's get it.
Rose gold seat on a fucking helicopter, double C, no Chanel, cause she's bad, bad, bad. Ride it, got a socket, I can cup you in the Rari, let you ride it, now you're rap, and you're bad, bad, bad. No plan, no Atari, I won't play with you for nothing, I can eat you like hibachi, cause you bad, bad, bad. I just took the doors on.
All right, so right now we are super delayed. We are leaving at 9 p.m. Nothing else to do but drink some water. I haven't drank water since like 12 o'clock. We came here early, delayed, can't do anything about it. Right now, editing some videos for the story, doing some work. Gonna take advantage of the time that we got. All right, so currently we're still waiting for this flight. It's 6 o'clock. We got here at 2 o'clock. And the flight's supposed to take off at 8:50 now. This delay is insane, but getting some work done, ordering some stuff for the house that we're actually gonna go see. First investment, first fix and flip. So excited to see the progress on that. Other than that, we got a lot of work done. We got someone funded $25,000. They actually had bad credit as well. So super happy about that. It's Friday as well, so that paycheck is gonna hit nice. And we just gotta keep on going, keep on with the punches. Probably gonna get dinner soon, finish some more work up, and then sleep on the plane, honestly, at this point.
I'm gonna upgrade, yes.
Damn, but that flight's in like 3 days. Why are you doing that now?
Yeah, just wait,
Bro, we gotta like catch a fucking ride.
This guy's ordering the big boy seat after his experience.
He's that upset. That
Tony,
I'm that upset.
tell the vlog about your experience with
The
Spirit.
most uncomfortable fucking flight in the world.
Tony has high standards.
That's crazy. I don't know if my sponsor
comfort
could
at
hear
all,
that.
No cushion at all whatsoever, no recline, no pillows.
It's currently 9:30 a.m. Everyone is sleeping right now. We ended up getting home around 12 o'clock. Hung out for a little bit. It was like 3:34 by the time we went to bed. I woke up a little bit earlier, showered already. That way I'm ready to go. Plans for today, we're going to hit the house, film some content, take a look at everything, make sure everything's going well because we're almost done with it. About, I want to say like 75% done with it at this point. Just a little bit more finishing touches. And then from there, we're going to go go-karting. And then we got a party after as well. So a little bit of business, a little bit of pleasure, a little bit of both. We're going to have some fun. That's why I wanted to bring you guys along. Let's get it. So one thing about entrepreneurship is that, honestly, it's tough, right? It's not an easy game. There's ups and downs. There's high ups. There's low downs, and you just got to keep going with it. But one thing I love about it is that you're building something. When I see my logo or one of my company's logos on a wallpaper, or when I see it on a sweater, for example, like that's the stuff that gets me going. I know I'm building something for the future, and at the end of the day, I know I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it for anyone else. I'm not doing it for an employer or anything like that. I'm not doing it for this big company that doesn't really care about me. I'm doing it for me and my family. Oh wow,
All new HVAC,
this is nice.
all new plumbing, reinforced the subfloor, so we did the pillars new, we added a bunch of beams.
Yeah, this is nice.
Leveled. I'm gonna show you photos. The before and after. I'm gonna show you the before. We did this.
Yo, you can do so much with this backyard, man.
It's a lot of
It's huge.
It's a lot
Yeah.
of prospects. This shit was a hole.
Yeah, there's a hole in there, and there's a shed right
I
here.
can see that.
There was a shed here that was like broken, abandoned. It was just full of vines.
So you just had to take it down.
Leaves and
That's
shit.
the part this guy
It's
did.
just that little deck right
Roberto.
there that they got neglected after all the years.
You did a good job with that, though, huh? Guys, we're at our latest fix and flip here in Gastonia, North Carolina. I mean, we did everything to this house. We did brand new electrical, plumbing, HVAC, all the trades. We did brand new framing, new drywall, we new windows, new siding, like everything you can think of, we did to this house. Let me show you and take a look. You got my partner Chris here, my uncle Tony. He came for the journey. This is gonna be a dining room area. We're gonna have an island in the kitchen, brand new countertops, brand new cabinets. It's gonna be insane. Come over here, let me show you the master really quick. We have a master bedroom with his and hers closet. This is exactly why you should sell your house to us. We take care of everything. There's no realtor cost, there's no closing cost. We take care of all your financial burden and stress. We close quickly and we close with cash. On top of that, as you can see, we do not cheap out for the end buyer. At the end of the day, there's gonna be a happy family moving into this place with a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath. They have an ensuite bathroom, they have brand new kitchen, they have brand new HVAC, brand new electrical. They don't have to worry about one single thing, and that's exactly why you should sell to Moran Legacy Group. You don't want anything? Oh, man, look at that.
Yo, Tony, gonna tell me.
Yo, I want 10 kids.
Crazy, Brandon.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We live.
Boom.
Brandon Lewis.tv, here.
Yes, sir. You see the vibes. We just vibing with the family. Super Bowl Sunday. Didn't record much, but just recording vibes. All right, so we're just about wrapping up here in North Carolina. Got my stuff packed. We are ready to rock. Go back to New York. Back for 3 days. Then we got Vegas right after on Friday. So it's gonna be an eventful 2 weeks here. Hopefully the vlog is a little bit interesting. But that was my weekend in North Carolina, man. I didn't really shoot much as far as talking and stuff like that, just because I was with my family. But you guys got to see the vibes. So let's get it. It's a camera.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Say hi to the vlog. Wave hi.
It's smaller.
Say hi to the what?
The vlog.
It's a vlog?
Yeah.
Hi. How y'all doing? I'm Portia.
Portia, I like that name.
Right?
I like
It
that
means
name.
beautiful in Greek and a gift in Italian. Come see. Bye-bye.
All right, we're at Waffle House. What does that mean? It means we're in North Carolina. You cannot come to North Carolina or the South in general and not hit up Waffle House. Look at this meal, $13. Price is a little bit inflated now, but we're gonna enjoy this meal and then we're gonna go to the property. All right, guys, we are at our first fix and flip. We finally completed the project after about 7 months. This property just has a crazy story behind it. We wanted to get into our first fix and flip around, I want to say February, March. We ended up, looking for properties, going back and forth, and we finally came about to this one. A wholesaler sold us this one, and they actually lent us the money on it as well. So it seemed like the perfect opportunity at the time, so we went ahead and jumped on board with it. It was a lot of trials and tribulations, as you can imagine. First fix and flip, first year in the real estate business, so we're kind of going back and forth with everything. We're gonna walk you through it. Throughout everything, while we're walking through, we'll talk about a little bit of stories here and there of what we had to overcome. But this is straight up, one, a testimony to our hard work, because the project is completely finished and it's beautiful, and eventually a family's gonna live in here. And two, just, what it really looks like to invest in real estate. A lot of people talk about the wins, a lot of people talk about the money. I really want to talk about how hard it is to invest in real estate. It's not super, super easy like these girls are telling you. It is easier as you get into it and as you're going through the motions, but when you first get started, it is a hard thing to do. And I want to kind of talk about those key points. All right, if you're a chef, this kitchen is for you. We got a beautiful island where people can eat and lounge. We got stove, microwave, dishwasher. We got everything in this kitchen except for fridge, just because of the budget. But listen, this house, when we bought it, quick story. So we bought it, and obviously we didn't really know much because it was our first flip, but we bought it with the intentions of going with a general contractor. What happened was we got multiple bids from multiple contractors. We had to close the house quickly just because of how it was sold to us. We ended up bringing a contractor in here. He started ripping everything apart and demoing everything. Hopefully I have some videos that I can show you. It'd probably be vertical, but I'll show you guys in this clip. This house was a mess. Cockroaches everywhere. Subflooring was inverted. Everything was a mess, a disaster. Nothing looked like this at all. It wasn't like a paint floor type of deal. It was like a complete renovation. So the contractor had come to us, demoed everything out, and he said there was termite damage in the framing. He said he didn't feel safe continuing to do the job and he wanted $20,000 to fix the framing. So at that point, we had to get creative. Everyone was telling us, except for a couple people, don't go the general contractor route, do the subcontracting and find the materials yourself. Of course, we're hard-headed, we weren't listening at the time, and we just thought it would be easier just getting a general contractor in there doing all the work for us. We end up having to go through some contractors, and it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare because we didn't have everyone aligned, and on top of that, we were waiting on timing. So that was one learning lesson: is get your laborers right, make sure you can trust everybody, and just have that part prepared when you're finding your deals. Get a flooring guy, electric, plumbing, HVAC, get all that ready if you had to do all that work, but also just a regular contractor that can do paint and things like that. So this house originally was a 2-bed, 1-bath, really, really weird setup. There was 2 doors, so it kind of looked like a duplex, but it wasn't. There was only 1 bathroom, so yeah, that wouldn't work out. We ended up converting it to a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1 ensuite bathroom, which is amazing for the primary. And it's just we just did it right, and I'm proud of how we did it. If you follow me, I'll show you the bathroom. Actually, you could just walk into the bathroom and show them. Yeah, tiling is done right. We'll go into this bedroom as well. This is probably my favorite bedroom. It's not the primary, but it is huge. Like, it might be too bright in here, right? Is it bright? All right. But yeah, this is a solid bedroom. Like I said, 10-foot ceilings, major closet space. If you want to show them. And then on top of that, we got laundry room in there. This is the primary room with a master as well. So tons and tons of space. Yep, you got a his and hers closet over there. If you come here, this primary ensuite bathroom is insane. This is bigger than my bathroom in my house. Like, look at that shower. Tiled up nicely. That is beautiful. But yeah, this house was a project. It took us about 7 months, mainly because of that and permitting issues. We had to put new LVL beams on the structure of the roof because everything was seeping in. That was one thing. The subflooring, we had to put about like 16 beams under the floor. Had to fix all of the subflooring to level it out. That was all before we even got drywall up. That was all before we did anything, honestly. And then on top of that, we had to do electrical, HVAC, and plumbing. All the utilities had to be done. So that's kind of why it took longer than it needed to take. And also the permitting in this town wasn't as fast. They were nitpicking every single thing. So this is ready for a buyer, essentially. This is ready to go. We got all COs ready to go. But yeah, this was it was a journey. We were able to actually get into this investment property because we used something called private money, where someone's helping us fund the down payment, and also hard money to actually close on the whole property with a loan. It's a little bit of a creative way to get into real estate, and we were able to finance the cost of the materials and the labor because the hard money actually didn't give us enough money, which was another journey, but they didn't give us enough money for the budget that we needed for this house. So we were able to finance that through business credit. So essentially we got access to about 100 for this LLC. It was about 125,000. We got access to 125,000 and we were able to pull the money off the cards in order to pay for laborers. It was a beautiful journey. Now, when we go into our next one, we will know what we're doing. We'll know how to manage the capital a little bit better, and we have the laborers in place. But if you're getting into your first investment, definitely be patient. Listen to all the advice you're hearing. Not all of it's going to be right, but listen to it, take it with a grain of salt, and then eventually dive in, because if you don't dive in, you won't start anywhere, right? If you don't start, you're never going to get to your end goal. So you at least have to start. It is scary. You can lose a lot of money, But if you don't start, then what are you gonna do? Live in regret? That's how I look into it. If you're going into it with an open mind and you have some education in the real estate space, I'd say do it. And even if you fail, you have the education for the next one. That is the best ROI you can have, because now you're skilled and you have education and you can go ahead and continue and make a lot of money in this business. So that is my 2 cents into our first real estate investment. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I know not a lot of people like this, but a lot of people do have a lot of questions. A lot of people ask me questions on IG and YouTube, and like ask me where I got started. This is the start.
Good.
Yes, sir.